Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now in this video, we're going to be going over the history of one of Jurassic Park's most interesting herbivores. The Ankylosaurus is a dinosaur that has popped up quite frequently in this series past, and has made notable appearances in every film post-JP3. This dinosaur happens to be one with a lot of unique information behind its canon appearances, and it's also become a favorite of many due to its recent outings in the new Jurassic World films. Since we've got a lot of ground to cover, let's go ahead and start. This is the history of the Ankylosaurus in the Jurassic Park franchise. The first appearance of the Ankylosaurus was in Kenner's die-cast toy line. Upon purchasing the Yankee, you would also get a Parasaurolophus, which was given a simplistic Hadrosaur name alongside it. This small die-cast toy came complete with one of the old collectible trading cards as well. A baby Ankylosaurus also popped up in the first Jurassic Park's toy line, packaged alongside a new Ellie Sattler figure. Around the same time, the Ankylosaurus would also make a small cameo in the very first Jurassic Park arcade game. The player wakes them up by shooting at them while they're sleeping. Ankylosaurus would also make an appearance as a playable character in the PlayStation 1 fighting title, Warpath: Jurassic Park. Now, as far as the novels and films go, Ankylosaurus unfortunately wouldn't make an appearance in either Jurassic Park or The Lost World. It was, however, present in an earlier script for the second movie, wherein Robert Burke converses with Peter Ludlow on his discovery of the dead carcasses of the animals in an earlier part of the film. This leads the paleontologist to believing that the animal has slipped back into extinction, due to the fact that none of that made it into the film, and that scene in particular was radically changed to accompany the San Diego theme park plotline. None of that dialogue can be considered even remotely canon. No, the Ankylosaurus' first official canon introduction was actually in the third film. In Jurassic Park 3, this dinosaur can be spotted grazing about the wilds of Isla Sorna. It can also be viewed during the scene in which Alan Grant and the others travel past a large group of herbivorous dinosaurs in their boat. Further scenes depicting this dinosaur were actually planned for the movie, but due to the constantly evolving nature of JP3's production, all of these scenes were scrapped. One particular part that's long been rumored in the fandom would have included a pack of velociraptors fighting one of the armored beasts. Now, while I haven't been able to find any evidence in any script that I've read for the third movie to confirm its existence, I will say that it would have been something pretty fun to see on the big screen. Now, the reason none of us saw this animal in either Jurassic Park or The Lost World is actually explained in a few of the new Dinosaur Protection Group articles that can be found online. You see, both Ankylosaurus and Corythosaurus were actually animals that were indeed on InGen's list. The genetics company actually had completed 91% of the Yankee's genome and a whopping 97% of the Corythosaurs during their time on Site B. Unfortunately, after everyone abandoned the island, all dinosaur production would be promptly cancelled. Both animals would later become illegally cloned by Masrani Global in 1999, following that company's acquisition of InGen. This is why an animal like Corythosaurus, which is incorrectly spelled Corinthosaurus, can be seen on its own InGen dinosaur sheet in The Lost World, yet doesn't make an actual appearance in the film. They were on the list, but they hadn't been cloned yet. Also, this is the third time in these movies that a dinosaur has had its name spelled wrong on screen. I'm sure I'll get to that when I do the Corythosaurus video, but I thought I'd bring it up for anyone that wanted to know a little JP trivia. InGen really needs some spell checkers pretty badly. Another baby Ankylosaurus toy would come bundled in with a Dilophosaurus figure in the Jurassic Park Jr. line from 2000, and the Ankylosaurus would get a pretty rare release as a tiny figure in Hasbro's JP3 Dino Packs toy line. This animal would also appear in the 2001 Light Gun arcade game by Konami. This Jurassic Park 3 game would be one of the creature's only JP3 inclusions outside of the film itself, with the other appearances being Jurassic Park 3 Builder, Scan Command, and of course, Dinosaur Battles. In 2003, Ankylosaurus would be featured in the park simulator game Operation Genesis, and after that, it would take quite a while for it to show up again in JP's history, but it would make a pretty grand re-entrance in the 2011 comic book storyline called Jurassic Park Dangerous Games. Now, the Ankylosaurus would actually start to make more prominent appearances with the release of Colin Trevorrow's Jurassic World films. This is more than likely because the director has stated that the animal happens to be one of his favorite dinosaurs. A small herd of these creatures can be seen by Zach and Gray in 2015's Jurassic World, around the time they discover the Indominus to be lurking behind them. This scene culminates in a duel between the genetically hybridized animal and one Ankylosaur that manages to stand its own ground. It was unfortunately ripped into and killed by the superior beast. Ankylosaurus would make another appearance in Hasbro's Basher toy line, as well as a unique entry as a Hero Masher. You can also purchase a hybrid variant that sports a pretty spiky looking armored back. and since this animal got its own dedicated scene in the 2015 film, it was subsequently featured in LEGO Jurassic World, as well as Jurassic World the game. Ankylosaurus showed up in 2018's Fallen Kingdom as well, where it can be seen running alongside all of the other dinosaurs on Nublar during the volcanic eruption. One of these ancient creatures is sold for $10 million in the same film, and you can see a few of them escape from the Lockwood estate at the end. Mattel would make a few Ankylosaurus figures to be sold alongside the film's release, and it would also be shown in Jurassic World Evolution, Jurassic World Alive, and the new canon novel titled The Evolution of Claire. And that's it. That is pretty much the whole history of the Ankylosaurus inside of the Jurassic Park franchise. Now, I'm pretty certain that we can expect to see this dinosaur make further appearances in whatever new material comes out in the future. But what do all of you guys think about this particular dinosaur? Is it one of your favorites in the series? And if so, why? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Now, before I go, I want to thank my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. MG Casey, words can't really express how awesome it is to have you guys tell me how much you enjoy the stuff I do, and I seriously am extremely thankful for everything that you guys do to help. Honestly, it means the world to me. Now I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and hope that you all enjoyed today's content. If you feel like I deserve it, I would appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you on the next video, guys. As always, take it easy.